Oh, he's just a little guy, but man, can he fight the #1 ranked flyweight contender. This division has really appealed to the fans over the last several years, and this man has made himself undeniable, gets his first title shot in the UFC tonight.
You know, John, these guys are small, but I believe that is one of the most skilled divisions in the entire UFC, and this gentleman has really separated himself from the pack. He has done everything necessary to put himself right on the verge of doing something special. He believes that he's going to get it done tonight. Every part of him believes that he's the best. Now he has to go out and show it.
No man should weigh 125 pounds. I mean, let's be honest, but that is a package of skill and will and grit that looks a whole lot like a future champion. All right, folks, doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion making the walk for his latest title defense, and there's a lot of reasons we're sold out tonight. Chief among them, the presence of one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he's also one of the greatest flyweights we have ever seen. This guy can do everything inside the octagon. It feels like he was made to be a UFC fighter, from his preparation to his media appearances to the way that he speaks about himself as the champion. This guy just has it, and that it will carry him to another title defense. Some people suggested maybe there was an injury coming in, but he certainly muted that noise in our fighter meeting. He says it is all systems go for another title defense tonight. Our tale of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Joseph Joe B-1 Kenobi Benavidez. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon Royval.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, early round action here as we get a look at the former LFA flyweight champion, now UFC flyweight contender, Brandon Royval, arguably the most exciting fighter in this division. He has had a lot of submission wins pile up of late, and he believes even though he has the grappling advantage in this matchup, he wants to showcase his boxing here tonight. And if you know Royval, he's pretty stubborn. He's probably going to throw some knives. Well, don't want to read too much into this singular moment, but a nice job by the boxer to defend the first takedown attempt by the wrestler.
Well, the wrestler told everyone that would listen that this was going to be easy. He was going to be able to put him down and put him down at will. The boxer was able to defend. Let's see now how the wrestler pivots and see if he can build a game plan that still allows for him to get a win.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Well, Benavidez has bounced around a little bit when it comes to his training, but he has found a home in Las Vegas. Casey Halstead has been a huge supporter and a great corner man for him. But you know when you're fighting Joseph Benavidez that you are in for 15 minutes of him. Just over 3 minutes to go round one. Oh, and there's a sharp lead hook by Benavidez. And now some distance as they pull apart.
Oh, nice body shot.
Huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking for finish because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Ooh.
He's hurt.
doing a really nice job switching up the speed and the tempo of these kicks. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Gets to the single collar touch.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, perfect timing on the Superman punch. Nice punch there by Royval.
That high kick will get you spinning. Great land there. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are the he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. He went hard in that one.
Round 2 coming up next. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
All right, second round underway. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Try to establish that jab. High amplitude elbow here is blocked. Unable to land with that punch. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. Taken down by Benavidez. Nice. Nicely done. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Clean punch.
Obvious redness on the right side of the body. Oh, huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching this round.
All right, well, good news is...
Oh, my God.
Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, he has really picked up the pace. Gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh, big diving punch to the head. Royval's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Benavidez is going for the sub here. Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He starts to extend the elbow.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Royval's strike attempt there is blocked. That's a simple blow right there. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Final seconds here of round 2. 10 minutes in the books. Heading back to the corner after that round. Royval's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Unable to connect there. Bring up multiple times. This fight's going to go to this.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Heavy leather landed on both sides of the Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Oh, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do.
Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands.
This is a terrible position.
Royval getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Lands with the ground and pound here. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they...
Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Back to the feet now.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Big left hand lands upstairs. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Royval. Final seconds of round 3. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Stop.
Let the bodies hit the floor. What a round. Multiple knockdowns. Amazing to think he didn't get him out of there, but he came pretty damn close.
Oh, definitely let the bodies hit the floor. There was one guy's body hit the floor over and over and over again. So he showed tremendous toughness. But for his opponent, he has to be seeing stars in his eyes because he understands with this type of performance, he puts Dana White on notice. He puts Sean Shelby on notice. He puts the fans on notice. Everybody's excited about him because they know we have an exciting knockout finisher right in the midst of our presence.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range. Unable to connect with the right. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, good block there. Oh! Gets back to his feet. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, that's it!
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Here's the buff with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Royval.
All right, so the path to UFC Gold and Glory at flyweight still goes through him as he defends the title successfully tonight by way of knockout.